Today's snub didn't go over too well. They allegedly crashed the state dinner, talked about it on the Today Show, glammed about Georgetown, but finally, Tarek and Mikhail Salahi are invited to something, and they don't show. Congress actually wanted to meet the controversial Virginia couple, and they refused the offer.
They no-showed here, but I predict that there will be a subpoena. And then let's see what they do.
D.C. Delegate Eleanor Holmes Norton is just one of the Homeland Security Committee members outraged the Salahis' place at the congressional hearing table sat empty.
This cannot be an act. Crashing the palace gates cannot be an act without consequences in the post-9/11 era.
Through an attorney, the Salahis released the following statement. There is nothing further that they can do to assist Congress in its inquiry regarding White House protocol and certain security procedures. They therefore respectfully decline to testify. Delegate Norton has a prediction.
If they get a subpoena, they will come. They only compound their problems, and they are in deep trouble now. And that they will come and take the fifth. And I believe they will take the fifth because they are pathological liars.
The only witness facing a swarm of cameras and fired-up members of Congress, the director of the Secret Service.
There were undeniable planning and execution failures of the entire Secret Service apparatus.
In our line of work, we cannot afford even one mistake.
Mark Sullivan admitting the Secret Service should never have let the Salahis through the gates.
Their entry into the White House is unacceptable and indefensible.
The committee wanted to hear from the White House Social Secretary, Desiree Rogers, who was in charge of the state dinner guest list. The White House would not let her testify. Republicans say they may subpoena her as well. As for the Salahis,
if they were intent on clearing their name, they would have showed today. Now they're going to be compelled to show.
3 members of the U.S. Secret Service are being punished, placed on administrative leave until the investigations are completed, Sean.
So, Bob, what exactly was the White House Social Secretary's role in this security breach?
Well, she was a guest. You saw her there being introduced right before the Salahis. Someone from her office would traditionally be with the Secret Service in charge of the guest list. The White House insists that will be the case going forward.
All right, Bob Barnard live in the newsroom. Thank you, Bob.
Well, the Salahis may be making headlines across the country for what they did at the White House. They're well known in several D.C. circles for what they allegedly haven't done. Pay their bills. Fox 5 has learned the couple has several lawsuits pending against them. Fox 5's Claudia Coffey investigates the Salahis' past.
They're now known as the infamous White House party crashers, but to Terry and Velma Whitmire, they say the Salahis are out of touch.
Oh, I think they need a reality check.
The Whitmires own Winchester Electric, which is an electric motor and generator repair service. In early September, Terry received a call from Tariq Salahi. He needed service done to his home generator.
We try to help our customers out, so we dispatched a repairman to his home. And Mr. Salahi was home.
After the repair work was complete, he sent the Salahis a bill for $550 to the address Tariq provided to him. 2 weeks later, the bill was returned unpaid.
They came back to us with a note, moved, left no address, unable to forward, returned to sender.
The Whitmires and their employees documented several calls made to the Salahis requesting payment, but no luck. So Terry and Velma decided to deliver the bill in person to the Salahis' house in Front Royal.
Well, we thought, okay, well, we'll just go ahead and tape message to the door, to the front door, and to the side door, garage door, to be sure that, you know, whatever door when they come home, they're surely to see these envelopes.
3 months passed and the bill was still unpaid. He says Tariq never responded to any of his calls. Then one night, Velma was watching the news when she saw the Salahis crash the White House dinner.
She says, Terry, come here quickly. Come quick. So I said, what? And she said, well, Mr. Salahi is on TV.
With his wife dressed to the nines at the White House.
Dressed to the nines at the White House.
The Whitmires say $550 may not seem like much, but to their small business, it's somebody's paycheck.
With the way the economy has been, you know, we're all just trying to survive. And they're out there playing games.
We went to the Salahis' house to request a response, but no one answered the door. The Whitmires say they have learned their lesson. They hope the Salahis will learn one as well.
The big story that I feel is not crashing the